I'm gonna hold it. His turn.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
We are back.
We are back, and this is another What We Like podcast, mini special episode. For those of you who haven't seen one of these, what we got is we just got this nice little bowl of ideas here, and we just feel like we just put them to talk about it.
But before we get started, go ahead and
Yeah, so we have our starter, but if you guys ever have a topic you want to hear us ramble on about for a mini or for a full length, let us know and just email it into whatwelikepc@gmail.com, or you could comment what you want to see.
You mean one of our amazing, super cool subscribed viewers could actually send us an email and say, hey, talk about this, and we could do it?
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, talk about pigeons in one of your minis.
Or they could comment?
Yeah, they could comment.
You guys can comment?
Like and comment and interact.
I feel like we've just stepped into a larger world.
And then, we'll definitely bring it up in the next show that comes around and talk about it.
Hit us up, fool.
You can be a part of the show.
I think this is going to be a wonderful thing.
That'd be awesome.
It almost makes me wish I'd learned how to read, Mummy.
All right. Let's get ready with this
All
short.
right, let's
I
go.
think it is Sir Gregor's
am I going to pick one?
Yeah. Because Charlie's picking.
What?
Okay.
Charlie picked
I
two
have
last
successfully.
time.
Yeah, that was-
Whoops! I didn't drop any, did I? Because I have my eyes closed.
No.
Okay,
So
I successfully missed. Oh, is this the
But
bowl?
you got to
This is
say
the
that
bowl.
was
Okay,
that
I got
was
this one.
some epic picking.
That was my favorite.
All right. Oh, am I reading this or
Yes.
somebody else?
No. You got it.
Okay. Thank God I have my glasses
Yeah,
on.
I lost
Sound
it.
it out.
I lost it with the shoemaker.
Oh, I kind of like this one.
Oh.
This is sayings. Different things like common sayings like no use crying over spilled milk.
Oh. Okay. This is good.
One of my favorites, it goes without saying. Well, if it goes without saying, why the hell did you say it?
I like the, don't step on a crack, break your mother's back.
Absolutely.
I literally, growing up, would not step on
Yeah,
cracks.
same.
Because I was not, I love my mama.
Shout out to the mamas. My favorite, and I use it a lot, is, do you know what assuming makes?
Oh, yeah.
An ass out of you and me. And they're like, well, I assumed. And do you know what that means? Why didn't you assume? Well, do you know what that means?
What I would have to say it's not an actual saying,
No.
I guess, per se. My favorite, but I use it a lot is, and I've used it on here. You can check me on it.
If he hasn't, email it in. Let's take these points.
Yeah, but if it is on there, you got to give me points.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that.
And
Okay.
it's fair enough.
Okay.
I say that quite a lot.
Yeah.
I say it a lot.
Yeah, we can start counting them. Fair enough.
Not a drinking show, but still.
Okay. The one that always gets me, when somebody loses something, what do they always say when they look for it? You know what? It was in the last place I looked.
Yeah.
Of course it was you in the last place you looked.
You didn't
Who
keep
goes,
looking.
look, I lost the mouse to my computer. Holy crap, I better keep looking for it.
What is some good ones?
I get it, because you're not going to look anywhere.
Yeah,
Once
you're
you
done
find-
looking.
Okay.
Once you find it, you're done looking.
That's funny.
Just quick tangent on that one.
Yeah.
Where's the weirdest place you found something that you were looking for? And I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Ooh.
I lost my remote control one day.
Freezer.
Really?
I put stuff in the fridge
Didn't find it till the next day and went back and went, holy crap, what did I get that I put it in the freezer? And you know what the weird thing was?
Huh.
It was ice cold when I picked it up.
I've put my remote in my car before.
Oh, yeah. Like, just
Yeah.
carried it with you. I found it, like, in a purse or, like, in a backpack. For sure. I'm trying to think.
I've never lost anything in my purse before, though.
No?
Yeah.
Dang. Lucky. I don't,
More
I don't
sayings.
know.
Okay, how about this one? It's always, I hope you have clean underwear on in case you get to a wreck.
What?
Yeah, I've heard that one
I don't think
before.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's an old saying, and it's, moms always say, well, I hope you have clean underwear on. Why? Because if you get in a wreck, you should. Let me tell you something. If I get in a wreck, the last thing I'm worried about is my
My
damn
underwear.
drawers. Because I guarantee you, I put a stripe in them depending on the wreck. And
Yeah,
not to
listen.
mention that my liver is now hanging out and I'm bleeding on myself.
But
But
you're worried about the underwear.
Please let me have clean underwear on.
That's
Oh my
funny.
God, there's so many like Southern sayings. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Of
how
course,
about
I use them
how
every day,
about
but
these
right now
southern
none are coming to mind.
how about these Southern FU?
yeah.
It's bless his
I was
heart.
about to say, bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Yeah, that's a good one.
That one has so many different meanings though. Like
Yeah,
it
but-
really depends on like the context and like who is saying it and when.
And if you hear somebody say it to somebody and the person's like, "Oh, okay, thank you," and you're
You're
like,
like,
"Oh,
no.
Or one of my favorites, the Ricky
you
Bobby
ain't from
version.
around here, is you?"
Yeah. The Ricky Bobby version. With all due respect, sir. That just doesn't mean you can say anything you want. Well, yes, it does. What's some other good
Let's
ones?
see.
What are some Southern ones? What are some that you guys grew up like hearing?
Don't take this the wrong way, but
And everybody knows as soon as you hear the word "but,"
that's what I did, y'all. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'll be there.
I was trying to think of some Southern ones.
I know I'm like completely just drawing a blank, and I talk about them all the time.
No, they do. I've seen podcasts with them, and there's some.
Okay,
like,
let's see. Let's
there's been
look
some.
up some.
There's been some that I've seen, and I'm like, I've never heard that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that just because I'm not around my twangy relatives, or
Well, let's see. There's 30. Whoa, what was this?
that?
30 hilarious Southern sayings.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, the
She's pitching a hissy fit with a tail on it.
Never heard it.
I don't know
Okay,
about the
first of
pitching
all,
a hissy fit. I've heard,
Yeah.
but not with a tail on it.
have you ever seen somebody pitch a hissy fit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
After I've said I'm hungry and you waited 30 minutes, I'm pitch a hissy fit.
Worthless as a gun
on
a boot hill.
Gum.
Oh,
Gum on a boot heel. Oh, I know some. I'm sweating like a whore in church.
oh yeah, I've definitely heard that one.
Or what is it? Oh, it's about a bull in a china shop. What is that one?
I've never understood. Yeah, you running around like a
bull in
Yeah.
a china.
yeah.
You're just being reckless.
Yeah.
One of my favorites was always he's so smart he could strangle himself with a cordless phone.
Jesus.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
Y'all. I didn't think that was a saying.
Y'all.
That's just like a word. Y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
What's up,
I mean,
y'all?
it's an abbreviation of you all.
I've been running all over
Hell's Half Acre.
Hell's Half Acre.
I've
I don't
heard
think-
that one.
You've heard that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard that one. Oopsies. Don't do that. Oh, this is a long one. Here. She has her nose so high in the air she could drown in a rainstorm. That's a good one. I haven't heard
one.
that.
I've heard a different version
Like
of that
what?
one. I like, it's like, damn, you had your face so far out there, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
it came out.
Well,
Your
how
nose
about
is
this
brown.
one? She ain't smart enough to come in and out of a driving rainstorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. These get long. He's so cheap he wouldn't give a nickel to see Jesus riding a bicycle. I've heard versions.
I've heard versions.
I've heard versions.
Maybe Alabama, you hear that?
My version was he's so cheap he'd split 2-ply toilet paper into 2 rolls.
Here's one. I'm so poor I can't afford to pay attention.
That is
That's
definitely
funny.
one.
These are good.
I found my life was quote.
Oh.
Oh yes. Those pants were so tight you could tell what religion.
Oh Lord.
That's
I
funny.
mean,
I've heard that one. Or like a skirt is so short. I've heard that one. Oh, where does? Oh, here, Charlie. We'll let you get that one.
well, that just I'm good.
Well, that just deals my pickle.
Sorry. I'd rather just throw it out the window.
Oh,
There
the
it
famous. Is this number 10?
Bless your
Number
heart.
10. Bless your heart.
I used to use this. I used to say one that when people were just like, "What?" And I was like, "Hey, wherever you go, there you are."
I've heard that. I heard that one.
One of my favorites was women's skirts should be just like infomercials. Just enough to cover the subject, but long enough to cover the subject, but short enough to keep your attention.
I've heard that. I've heard this one too. Grinning like a possum, eating a sweet tater.
I mean, I've heard grinning like a possum.
Yeah, I would say I've heard the front part, not like a sweet tater, but I mean, hey,
And then
I guess they like taters.
then
Who
there's
doesn't?
there's my saying, which is 10 pounds of sexy in a 5-pound sack. By God.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh, wow.
I don't know who licked the red off your lollipop, son, but that ain't the way we do it.
I have one that I use. Who pissed in your cornflakes?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's
Who
a good
pissed
one.
in your cornflakes?
Somebody woke up with a case of the red ass this morning.
Let's see. She could start an argument in an empty house.
I've heard versions of that.
Yeah, like what is it? They could talk to a blank wall.
Yeah, brick wall.
A
Yeah,
brick wall. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's somebody at work. I say this about all the time.
Oh,
now here,
the porch light's on, but no one's home.
And then there's her elevator don't go all the way to the top floor, and she ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. You know.
Or ain't a thought behind them eyes.
Yep. Now
blonde's her natural color.
This is where my brain just went off in another tangent world. Did any of y'all remember the show Married with Children?
Mm-hmm.
And they had Kelly Bundyisms because she used to have sayings like this. She was like my buddy's dad. My dad used to always, my buddy's dad used to go, "I ain't no use in crying over no loose milk on the floor."
Yeah.
He'd screw up the saying, but it's still funny. And
Yeah.
Kelly Bundy used to have those Kelly Bundyisms where she'd say, "Well, if that don't, I can't remember which one it is, but she would screw up a saying like that." And that's how I remember some of these things.
Yeah, like loosely.
By how people screw them up.
I feel like these are like the official, but like depending on where you're from and what southern state and like the region, there's always like a little bit.
Yeah, hers would be something like loose lips blow over buildings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or
somebody want this one?
It was. I remember one of the Kelly Bundys was like, "If that ain't the needle in the pile of spaghetti."
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, it was. She
they were.
You're saying like needle haystack, but like.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
this one is.
Yeah.
He hasn't got the sense God gave a goose. I haven't heard that one.
I haven't heard it. Yeah.
I've heard a variation.
Yeah, I've heard like he ain't got no sense that God gave him or something like that.
He ain't got no sense to get out of the rain.
Oh.
And stuff like that.
Yeah. But nothing about a goose. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. I've heard that one. Oh, kiss my go to HE double hockey sticks.
Well, I've always heard kiss my grits.
Yeah, that goes.
Oh, I've heard
Mel's
that one.
Diner. Flo, the waitress. Well, y'all kiss my grits.
Yeah, but not kiss my go to hell. I ain't heard that one.
I know some, but I can't say them.
Oh,
my favorite Al Bundy one was every time he'd come home from work, Peg would say,
"That's a good one."
"Al, did you miss me?" And he'd say, "With every bullet so far, Peg."
So I've heard variations of this one. I was born at night, but not last night.
Yeah.
Well, that's we used to have the saying. I'm gonna make my I want to make my living off the customers, but I don't want to make it all off one customer. And then there was the. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but we used to have a slogan where it's "You can buy better, but you can't pay more."
Oh, I've heard this one. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
My meemaw used to say that.
One of my favorite ones. The answer is money. Now, what's the question?
That's funny. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
But by any chance,
I've heard that one before.
You don't watch out. I'm gonna
cream your corn.
I've heard tan your hide.
Yeah, but I've also heard cream your corn.
I haven't heard cream your corn.
I've heard cream your corn.
By any chance, do you know who Louis Grizzard is?
No.
Louis Grizzard was a Southern humorist. He was a big Bulldogs fan. He used to write columns for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and he was I'm not going to say a stand-up comedian. He was more like a stand-up story comedy teller, and he was just a great man. He used to have all kinds of sayings and things like this. Maybe that's Olaf, would you put that down that we need to do a Louis Grizzard commemorative show?
Somebody's got more homework now.
Because he used to have...
My list is long.
He used to have book titles that say things like "Shoot Low Boys, They're Riding Shetland Ponies."
Oh, okay, I've heard that.
"Don't bend over in the garden, Granny, because them taters got eyes."
Oh, I've not heard that one, but I've heard like the tan your hide or she's drinking like a cat in heat. I
Gotcha.
heard that.
Well,
These are fun. We only got to 20.
Let's
This
get
is
two.
20. Oh,
Read us two more.
I clicked something. Where is it going? Let's land on 20.
Knock you in the middle of next week
Yeah.
for looking both ways on Sunday.
That's what I've heard. Like the "I'll slap you silly" or he got smacked into next week or next year or something
Yeah.
like that. I've heard things like that.
I'll slap you so hard your ancestors will feel it.
Oh, yep, I've heard that.
I'm gonna slap you so hard your kid's gonna come out cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that was fun. That was
All
good.
right.
I hope you
Well,
guys enjoyed this mini show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in on this very special edition of sayings.
That turned into Southern sayings. If you guys have any,
Sayings.
definitely comment. Start interacting. Let us know one of your favorite sayings or one that you hadn't
Or a
heard
few.
that we brought. Yeah.
Yeah, send us a few.
Send us some sayings that we can throw into our podcast.
You know, that is the best ideas I have heard all week. You guys are absolute
We're killing it
geniuses.
today.
And please keep them above the belt.
Yeah, let's keep PG. As PG as we can. Maybe a little 13 if it has to, but PG.
Absolutely.
Nothing
Oh.
beyond that. Family friendly.
All right, guys.
Have a good one now.
We thank you so much. Y'all have a good night. We are out of here.
Bye-bye.